That was another tough loss for the Mariners in Game 2 right there, losing to the Astros 4-2. Obviously, the Astros lead the series now 2-0. Overall, that was a really hard-fought game by both teams. Once again, the Astros deserved it. There were some unlucky things that happened to the Mariners in the ninth inning, top of the ninth, no outs. J.P. Crawford lines into a double play when Adam Frazier gets doubled up when he was at first base. Can't really do anything in that situation. Looking at the pitching, I really liked how Luis Castillo did. At the end of the day, giving up 3 runs to the Astros, that's not bad at all, especially when it's 2 home runs to a solo shot to Kyle Tucker and then a 2-run shot to Yordan, who's just a freak of nature and hit a ball that was 2 balls off the plate the other way into the stands. Yordan's home run, once again, impressive, very impressive. Like I said in my previous video, well, first off, thank you guys for all the support on that video. Probably some new people on the channel from that video. I talked about how in Game 2 we're going to have to face Framber Valdez and how he is very good. And he did Framber Valdez things. He held our lineup to 2 runs. So very impressive. That's not a shock at all. He's a really good pitcher. I think some people underestimate how good he actually is. When the game was 2-1, I knew that the Mariners were going to have to go get some more runs on the board. That Houston offense is dynamic and came to life later in the game. They just get the job done when it needs to get done. When you talk about guys that have been there, done that, Alex Bregman. We'll get to Yordan getting intentionally walked in a second, but Bregman with that clutch hit to get an extra run in the bottom of the 8th. And then Jeremy Pena coming up clutch before Yordan's home run and also getting it to Yordan in the bottom of the 8th as well, who eventually got it to Bregman, who got the hit. So very impressive stuff all around from the Houston offense. They find a way to get the job done. I will say the Astros pitching staff gave up 7 walks that game, and we only scored 2 runs. I get baseball is a really hard sport and whatnot, but 7 free bags for a major league team in the playoffs, I'd like to see the Mariners score a little bit more runs off of it. Just looks like we weren't able to capitalize tonight. Circling back to that intentional walk to Yordan, this might be yet another hot take, but honestly, I think you just got to throw to him in that situation. In my previous video, I said how, I guess I didn't explicitly state it, but people are talking about why they didn't intentionally walk Yordan before he hit the 3-run walk-off home run. In my eyes, in that situation, up 2 runs, you cannot load the bases and then have Alex Bregman come up to bat, who's a very good hitter as well. You can't put the winning run on first in that situation and then have the tying run on second base. With 2 outs, the runners are going to be running on any sort of contact, so any little blooper into the outfield is going to score a run. In Game 1, the only way the Astros were going to beat the Mariners in that situation is if Yordan goes deep, and he did just that. So you just got to live with that at that point. And I think that shows up in Game 2 when they intentionally walked Yordan. I get he's a really hot hitter right now. He's really good. Best left-handed hitter in baseball right now, in my opinion. I still think you got to pitch to him. He's going to have to get an extra base hit. He's very capable of doing that, but I still don't want to put a runner on second for Bregman, just get a base hit and a run automatically scoring. You know, if Yordan goes deep again, good for him. Like, that's insane. He's having a great series. And I totally get the thinking of Scott Service when he intentionally walked him. It really didn't look like he wanted to walk him, but he did anyways. I say you still face Yordan, and in Game 1, I still would have threw to Yordan. But I'm just talking baseball on the internet. I'm not in that situation as an actual manager. But if I was, I'm throwing to Yordan. I don't care. Game 2 of this ALDS is just another reminder of how close and tight Major League Baseball playoff games are. 1 pitch changes the game. I could probably count on my hand 5 pitches that changed the game. Luis Castillo kind of hanging the slider to Kyle Tucker. Made a really good swing on that 1 pitch. Yordan's ball, I mean, that's a ball off the plate and he hit it out. That's 2 pitches. If those two pitches don't happen, They don't score 3 runs, and we win the game. But that's how close it is. And you got the pitch where J.P. Crawford lines out into a double play that just absolutely kills the momentum in the top of the 9th. That game basically came down to 3 pitches, and I'm sure you guys can name some important moments in that game as well that definitely changed. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot about the Cal Raleigh strikeout looking. It looked a little down in my opinion, but it's baseball. It wasn't absurdly low, about to hit the ground. So it was within reason. Really good pitch right there either way. It's just tough. The Mariners weren't able to capitalize with runners in scoring position or with runners on in general. As Mariners fans, all of us are in this playoff experience together for the first time, especially us younger folks. Obviously, the older folks had their time with, rookie Ichiro. I think he was on that team. And the Griffey, and then the Martinez's, and all of them back in the day, right, in the playoffs. But this is our first real go at it. It's hard to win MLB games, MLB playoff games against basically the best team in the AL. I think they had the best record in the AL. And it's really frustrating to lose by 2 runs. I think Game 1 and Game 2, definitely Game 1 could have been ours. And Game 2, we were in it the whole way. There was never an inning where I thought we were out of the game. So that just speaks volumes to the Mariners players coming back and playing strong after Game 1. They are professionals at the end of the day. So they are able to get past the first game, reset, and right now heading forward into Game 3 back home at T-Mobile Park. They're going to have to reset once again. We got our backs against the wall now. We got to put up or shut up. Hopefully we can take one game from the Astros in Game 3 to get it going, and then hopefully win another one. And then Game 5 in Houston. That's all you can ask for at this point, is just for the Mariners to compete, get one game at a time, one inning at a time, one pitch at a time, because obviously that's been the difference in this series. Just a few pitches. Robbie Ray's fastball over the plate. That's one loss. And then Luis Castillo's ball off the plate. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. You can't really make a better pitch, I guess. Maybe we should just walk Yordan every time and see what happens. But let me know down in the comments what you think about that Game 2 in Houston. Now it's headed back to Seattle for Game 3 of the ALDS. I'm just hoping the Mariners can get one win. That's all I ask for. Just start with one win, and we'll work from there. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you for all the support on the channel recently. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video as well. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.